Hi everyone, it's DM. I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. Today I have a design team package from the KSCRAFT store and there's a lot of dies to go through, so I'm gonna try to get through them. And these first three dies were designed by Rex. So in this first set we have a snow globe or a cloche. So this would be your base piece. If you pair this piece with this, you could turn this into a shaker. These are layering pieces for the base, and then you get some scenery pieces, including the snow with stitching details, the two different size trees, as well as 3 snowflakes and a star. So for my example, I did turn it into a shaker, and this is how it turns out. And I think it's adorable. It's a really nice size, and I really like the shape of the dome. And so we have a wintry scene going on, and for the trees, I cut those out using mint green papers. And then for the snowflakes, as well as this decorative piece down here, I cut that out using a gold foil paper. And then at the top here, I also added this greenery, which I cut out in a white glitter cardstock. And that does come from another die set. And then I added that satin bow with a gingerbread man in the center, and then just added some peppermints to this snow globe. So this is how this would turn out, but of course you could make many different scenes with your snow globe. And so this measures 3 inches by 3.5 inches. This next set creates a gingerbread house. So in this set, this would be your base piece. This is a layering piece. You could also use this piece to turn this into a shaker. And then this is another layering piece, which you could also use to turn this into a shaker. So 2 different ways to make your shakers: your roof, snow on the roof, gumdrops, little circle, and the rest are decorative pieces, including the store, heart. And then for the heart, as well as the peppermint, you're able to cut this out so that you could put a frame around the heart and the peppermint. And then these are icing pieces. I really love all the decorative pieces that you're given in the set to dress up your gingerbread house. So for example, for the gumdrops, I cut those out using a glitter cardstock so that I could line them on the bottom here. And then on the roof, you can see that it's got stitching details. I also use that little circle die to cut out these little candy pieces to decorate the roof. And then here's the snow. And also it comes with the little icing pieces, which I use to decorate the back of the house here. And then for the peppermints, I cut that out using red. And then I also use some peppermint paper to cut out the side pieces here. And the border of the house does have stitching details as well. And then I really also like the snow-capped piece that you can put on the door here. And then I also added this little gingerbread man that comes from a DIY art bin set. And I put a little bow on her head. I also added this little sticker of a peppermint that I got from Michael's. And this is really cute. So this gingerbread house measures 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Also new are these 4 Christmas sentiments, and each of them come with a shadow piece. So let me show you what they say. So we have Jingle Bells, Santa Baby, Secret Santa, as well as No Peeking. And for each of these, for the shadow piece, I cut that out using a paper from the Silent Night paper pad that you can get at Michael's right now. And then for the words, I cut that out using a silver foil paper. And I really like the font on these. So these would be really great with your Christmas crafting. And the one that says Secret Santa, for example, that one measures 3 inches by 3.5 inches. The rest of the dies were designed by Nicole Silhouette. And here we have a broom set. So this would be the bottom of the broom. You're given 4 different handles, and I really like the shapes on the handles. And then to make your broom, all you would do is start wrapping this piece around the base of your broom handle until you wrap it all the way around. And I'll show you how it turns out. So here's an example that I made. And for the bottom of the broom here, I cut that out using a glitter paper. I also added some twine around this piece here, and then added this little bow, and I added a gem to the center. And then for the broom handle, I just cut that out using some decorative paper. And I really like the shape of this. So that's the first one that I made. And then here's an example of another one. And then for this one, for the bottom, I cut that out using a white glitter paper and then just changed up the look a little. So this broom measures approximately 5 inches tall. Also new is this set of 3 shaker bows. So this is the first one, the second one, and then the third one. So I did cut out examples to show you. So this is how the first one turns out, and it's got a really nice shape to it. And so for these, I used the Frank Garcia 31 paper pad. And then for the frames of the bows, I cut it out using a glitter cardstock and then added a really fun sequence mix to each of them. I really like the shape of this one as well. And then the third one looks like a Minnie Mouse type of bow, really cute. So for example, this one, this measures 2 3/4 inches by 2.5 inches. And then you could, of course, make flat bows with these as well. This next set is a Halloween cat. And in this set, you do get a cat that faces left and right. You get layering pieces for the eyes. And you also get the sentiment that says cute but spooky, and it does come with a shadow piece. So I did cut out the cat using some pattern paper, and I really like how the eyes have layering pieces. And then as you can see, the tail's got some details on it as well. So that is the cat. And then here's the sentiment that says cute but spooky. And I really like the font on this as well. And then you could also use some of these words on other projects as well. I really like the word cute here as well as spooky. And then I really like how it's all attached here, so it was really easy to piece this together. So the cat, for example, measures 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Great for Halloween crafting. Also new is the stamp and die set, in which you get 2 different tags. You get these 2 dies to cut out the tags, and then you get 12 different sentiments. And I did make some examples to show you what they would look like. And then for these, I just cut them out using some scrap paper. So the sentiments say baked with love, season the day, baked with care, bake the world a better place, sugar coated, whisk you were here, homemade treats, I mix you, lick the bowl, for a sweet friend, a little something, and surprise inside. As you can see, these would be great for your baking theme projects. And then these 3 over here, you can definitely use those on other projects as well. And I really like the small size of these tags as well, that it punches the hole on the tag so that you can hang these to your projects. And of course, you can have your tags facing left or right. And then these ones are in a portrait mode. And these ones, the little tags, they measure 1.5 inches by 13/16 of an inch. So under 1 inch wide. This is a set of 3 snowflake gingerbread cookies, and each of the snowflakes does come with a shadow piece. And this is how they turn out. So for the snowflakes, I cut them out using a pastel glitter cardstock. And then for each of the cookies, I went around the edge using my glossy accents so that I could dip them into glitter and to give them a little bit of sparkle. And I think these would look really cute on your Christmas projects. So the square one, for example, that one measures 1 3/4 inches wide. Really cute. This set creates a gingerbread bow. So these would be your base pieces. These are your layering pieces. And for these 2 pieces, I would actually keep them intact and not take the dies apart because it's going to be much easier to put your bow together. And then this is a layering piece, and this is the icing. And then they have a smaller set also available in their shop that's sold separately, and it looks exactly the same. So here are the examples. So this is the larger one. So for my cookie, for the base, I cut it out using a dark brown cardstock. And then for this part here, the decorative piece, I cut that out using a pastel blue glitter cardstock. And I really love all the details that you see here, like the little stars as well as the little dots or sprinkles. And then here's the layering piece for the icing, which I cut out using a white glitter cardstock. And then I just added that cookie cabochon to the center of the bow. So this large one measures 3.5 inches by 1 1/4 inch. And then here's an example of the smaller one. So I had the same thing happening, but I just cut it out using a pink glitter cardstock and then added that snowflake piece in the center. And so this one measures 2 3/4 inches by 1 inch. And I think these are so pretty with all their layering pieces. And then you can definitely use the pieces that fall out on your other projects as well. This set creates a gingerbread cookie in the shape of a deer. So this would be your base piece, your layering piece. The deer also comes with a scarf, pieces for the eyes, and then spots. And this is how my cookie turned out. So for the base of the cookie, I cut that out using a craft cardstock. For the outline, that was cut out using a glitter cardstock, and I love how it's got a little scarf as well, the spots on the deer. For my deer, I didn't add any eyes, but I think this is really cute, and this measures 2 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inch. Also new is this ice skate set. And in the set, you do get one facing left and right, which is awesome. And then you get all these pieces to decorate your ice skate. And for my ice skate, I really wanted an ice skate that would match the Silent Night paper pad that you can get from Michael's right now. So it's this pastel Christmas paper pad, and then this is what the ice skate looks like. So I did make an embellishment, and this is how it turned out. And as you can see, the ice skate's got beautiful stitching details. And I also added some laces here. This little bow comes from another die set that I have. And then for the bottom of the skates, I cut that out using a foil, like a silver foil paper. And then I also added this trim here, which is a pipe cleaner, and then a satin bow, as well as a rose. And then I have some greenery sticking out of the ice skate, and then I added the sentiment that says jolly. And I cut that out using a silver foil cardstock. And I think this is adorable. So the ice skate measures 3 1/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So really great for making embellishments. You can turn this into an ornament. You could also use the ice skates to make a card as well. This next set creates a 3D mug. So this is one of your base pieces, which you would need to cut out 6 times. It does have layering pieces here. And then this is the bottom of the mug, and it does come with a layering piece. This is a handle with the layering pieces. And then this piece here is a reinforcer piece for the handles. For the base of the mug, I cut it out using a 110-pound cardstock. I also added layers using pattern paper from the Silent Night paper pad. And I really love those layering pieces that were given because it really adds a lot to this project. And then it is quite a sturdy construction. On the inside, you're going to see that these scallop pieces do fold down to hide the flaps. Also, it makes the mug really sturdy. And this would be really great for gift giving. So this mug measures 4 inches tall, and then at the widest point here, it measures 3 1/4 inches. So that's how my first mug turned out. And I did make another one using some more pattern paper from the same paper pad here. And I didn't decorate this yet, but it'd be really nice to put goodies inside, and you could put a good amount of like treats inside as well. So really adorable set to have. And this would be great for all year round. Up next is the set of holly leaves and berries. And in this set, you do get 4 pieces. So I cut out examples to show you what they would look like. And for my examples, I cut them out using a green foil paper. And as you can see, it's got beautiful embossing details on the leaves. And then for the little berries, I cut that out using red glitter paper to layer on. So for this piece, for example, you do get one facing left and one facing right. And this one, for example, measures 4 1/2 inches by 1 1/2 inch. And then here's how the other one looks. And you do get one facing left and right as well. And I did use one of them on my next project, which I'm going to show you. So this would be really beautiful for your Christmas crafting. I was also sent this set of beautiful mittens, and in this set you do get 3 different size mittens, and for each of these you could turn them into shakers. I really love how you're given a pair. So there is one facing left and right. These are decorative pieces, including these decorative pieces and this design that you can put on the mitten as well. So I did make an example of the large one to show you. It's a really cute design. So I did make it into a shaker, and I really love the crisscross stitching details around the edge of the mitten. And then for this, I just mixed papers that I have in my stash. I also added this Santa Baby sentiment that comes from the word dies that you saw earlier. And then for the top here, I also tied some twine. I added some of the holly leaves that you saw earlier, as well as this little poinsettia and this little bell charm. And then for the sequins mix, I added some gingerbread houses as well as little gingerbread men to it. And I think it's adorable. So this one measures 5 inches by 3.5 inches. And I did make an example of the medium-sized one to show you as well. And this is how it turned out. So same thing happening for this one. I just added this Joy Sentiment, which is a Tim Holtz die. And then this snowflake at the back here, as well as this red gingham bow. And I also added a gingerbread mix to this as well. So this medium-sized one measures 3¼ inches by 2 3/8 of an inch. And then I didn't make an example of the small one, but the small one measures 2 inches by 1¼ inches. They also sent me this die that I was not able to get to yet. So it is a cat that resembles the cat that I put together earlier. However, with this cat, you can turn him into a shaker. He comes with bat wings as well. And then he comes with the sentiment that says, "I'm the night, fear me." And it does have a shadow piece as well. So I'm gonna put a link to this in the description box below. So as you can see, there's a lot of new dies in the KSCRAFT store. We have the 4 Christmas sentiments, the Halloween cat with sentiment that says cute but spooky, holly leaves and berries, 3D mug gift box, gingerbread bows in 2 different sizes, gingerbread deer cookie, the 3 snowflake gingerbread cookies, the 3 shaker bows, the mitten set that comes in 3 different sizes and you can turn them into shakers, the gingerbread house shaker, ice skates, snow globe, witch broom set, as well as the stamp and die set in a baking theme. And I'm going to put a link to everything in the description box below. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.